Yo, what up, boys? Trader Gliz back, and today I'm gonna tell you guys some of the stocks I just entered in, some of the plays I like coming up. Well, first off, here's the Nasdaq. Not looking too great right now. We might pull back a little bit, to this 2050 or to this level right here to retest this level, but we are making higher highs and higher lows, so we are in an uptrend. So we're looking pretty good. And the first stock I want to call out is a play I just entered in actually. Um, and that is Moderna, ticker mRNA. And what I like about this stock is we're in this pattern, this falling triangle pattern, and it looks like we're about to break out. We're super, if we go to sorry, not the 10-year. If we go to the 3-year chart, we are oversold, which is a super strong indicator. As we can see last time, we hit oversold on the RSI was right here, and then we made a big run up, and now we're oversold again, and we're looking for this play to break out. I am in $60 calls, and I'm looking for the fill of this gap. As we know, 90% of gaps fill. So yeah, I do think we'll have a big move here. And then the next stock I just entered in is Exxon. We have a break and retest pattern right here. We had all of this here. We had all this resistance here, 1, 2, 3, 4 times where we tested it, and then we had a strong breakthrough, went up to 126, pulled back, and now we're using this old resistance as new support. So I'm looking to fill this gap, if not higher. I'll decide. There's also another gap on the chart up here at this 124.5 almost level. So yeah, I entered in calls here, looking to swing that. And I have November calls, so looking to swing that. And then I'm also in Boeing calls, which are actually doing really well right now. Sorry for not calling this out earlier. But I entered in here at 145. I'm in 150 or 160 calls. I don't really remember. But what I like about this is if we look at the 5-year, we are at a support on this uptrend, which we've tested 1, 2, 3 times, and now we are sitting at this trend line again. But not only that, I mean, you can actually kind of see it here. We are also forming this falling triangle pattern, similar to Moderna's pattern, where we use this trend line 1, 2, 3 times, and we are actually at the intersecting the apex of these two trend lines, which is a really strong signal for support, and we look to be holding this level very nicely. As you can see, we've made a 5% move since testing that. And short term, I do think we will see this in no time, 160 level. But I do think apex right here as well, from this support, I do think we will reach this level right here and then break out and hit this gap that we have on the chart. But I do think long term Boeing will recover. This has just been like a falling knife recently. We were all the way at 267 and have just been getting crushed. And Boeing, there's not a lot of other competitors in their space, so I do really like Boeing. In the stock that I like is Zillow. Zillow I actually entered in a little while ago as well. Sorry, not calling it out. I've been busy. Had 2 midterms this week, Monday and Tuesday, and then I also had a presentation last week. Got a 97 on it though, so like it was worth it, I guess. Sorry to you guys, but it was worth it for me. Um, but yeah, Zillow, same thing. Break and retest, same thing as Exxon, or very similar at least. So resistance, break it, retesting it, and then looking for a push up. Um, I'll show you that pattern on Zillow. Resistance over here, break through it, pull back, boom, hold this resistance, or hold this as the old resistance as a new support, and we have gone up a lot. And then another stock I like, Carnival Cruise Lines, or honestly just all stocks in the travel sector. American Airlines looks great right now, filling this gap. I do think um, this gap will be filled shortly, and long term on a higher time frame, I do think we'll break out of this. Um, Travel stocks just have not really bounced back to their pre-COVID levels. We've just been going down and down. But American Airlines is actually was a good buy here at this resistance at this support, the $8 level. But I do think until um, we'll fill this gap for sure, and then I'll probably look to enter in calls once we get to around this trend line. All right, but let me get back to Carnival Cruise Lines. So I like this stock. This was the trend we were in, and we broke out of this pattern here. And I entered small because uh I was looking for a retest, similar to the Zillow and Exxon. I was looking for a pullback. I thought we had it here. We had this resistance from this uptrending channel. I thought we would pull back to this and then see further. So I only entered with about 130 to $140. I was gonna add more here, but my calls are actually up a lot now. I'm up over 60%. Um, so yeah, I like this one, and I like all the other, just all travel sectors right now, Boeing included for the airline sector, of course. All of that looks really good, and yeah, I might roll over my Boeing calls, but that's pretty much everything I'm watching right now. Oh, one more. You got lucky. I just saw it on my watch list. Make a little move. All right. Um, Marathon. We have ticker symbol MARA, and this is the pattern that we got here. We got this symmetrical triangle forming, and after we bounced off this support, this trend line, so we are continuing this long-term uptrend. I know we've gone down in like the, I guess, longer short term, if that makes any sense. But I'm looking for this to break out, and we'll definitely see the high of this pattern. Uh, which for a 7% gain from where we are right now, for about a 6.5% gain from probably where I will enter, but I'm not exactly sure if I will take. Actually, no, I definitely will take off. Uh, I'll probably sell my whole position once I enter at this trend line. Um, but if we see some relative strength in Bitcoin, if we see that to move up, then maybe I'll stay in it. But for now, I'd probably enter about here, sell about here. Um, so yeah, that's everything for the video. Actually, this time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and